truth is not what you want it to be. It is what it is, and you must bend to its power or live a lie. The purpose of today's training is to defeat yesterday's understanding. It may seem difficult at first, but everything is difficult at first. To win any battle, you must fight as if you are already dead. You must understand that there's more than one path to the top of the mountain. Fixation is the way to death. Fluidity is the way to life. The path that leads to truth is littered with the bodies of the ignorant. In time, all things work to your advantage when you pursue them with an open heart. Do not waste time idling or thinking after you have set your goals. If you wish to control others, you must first control yourself. Do not let the body be dragged along by mind, nor the mind be dragged along by the body. You can only fight the way you practice. It is difficult to understand the universe if you only study one planet. Perceive that which cannot be seen with the eye. In battle, if you make your opponent flinch, you have already won. The ultimate aim of martial arts is not having to use them. A warrior has no confusion in his mind. This is true emptiness. All men are the same, except for their belief in their own selves, regardless of what others may think of them. Too much is the same as not enough. The only reason a warrior is alive is to fight, and the only reason a warrior fights is to win. Develop an intuitive judgment and understanding for everything. If you do not look at things on a large scale, it will be difficult to master strategy. Generally speaking, the way of the warrior is resolute acceptance of death. As far as I'm concerned, I regret nothing. Unless you really understand others, you can hardly attain your own self-understanding. Do not let your opponent see your spirit. Water adopts the shape of its receptacle. It is sometimes a trickle and sometimes a wild sea. Polish your wisdom. Learn public justice. Distinguish between good and evil. Study the ways of different arts one by one. If you fail to take advantage of your enemy's collapse, they may recover. Even if a man has no natural ability, he can be a warrior. Do not regret what you have done. Know your enemy. Know his sword. If you do not control the enemy will control you. Do not act following customary beliefs. When you appreciate the power of nature, knowing the rhythm of any situation, you will be able to hit the enemy naturally and strike naturally. Approach the enemy with the attitude of defeating him without delay. When you cannot be deceived by men, you will have realized the wisdom of strategy. You may abandon your own body, but you must preserve your honor. To become the enemy, see yourself as the enemy of the enemy. With your spirit open and unconstricted, look at things from a high point of view. One must make the warrior walk his everyday walk. Cutting down the enemy is the way of strategy, and there is no need for many refinements of it. There are many ways of understanding simple things, but generally the opposite is true for difficult ideas. If the enemy stays spirited, it is difficult to crush him. Whatever the way, the master of strategy does not appear fast. Immature strategy is the cause of grief. The warrior is different in that studying the way of strategy is based on overcoming men. By knowing things that exist, you can know that which does not exist. I dreamt of worldly success once.